Since March, everyone has been affected in some capacity by the coronavirus, and those that produce our food and fiber have not been exempt. In fact, the effect of the pandemic is just one more kick to the stomach to farmers and producers, given the fact that for years now, farmers have been hurting due to prices, weather, and trade disputes.
A lot of farmers, including us, we have been waiting on some trade deals, and we've been putting up with some low prices because of some of the trade heartaches, but which we support that, and we know it's going to be better. And a lot of our crops were not priced, thinking they might go up. We had some in the bins storing, and then we get caught with this pandemic, and we had no clue that the severity of it. And then once we realized that, we went ahead and started pricing our corn and some of those stuff, and definitely took a loss.
It's because of those losses that Congress and the USDA have created some assistance to farmers through the Coronavirus Food Assistance Program, which include payments for losses suffered due to COVID-19, something that not only helps producers, but consumers as well.
We go out here and we plant our crops this spring, not knowing what our prices are going to be, not knowing the future, nervous about the low prices, but with some of the assistance, it allows us to know that hopefully we're gonna be able to farm another year and keep going, because it's important to keep these farmers going, because that means cheaper food, and I think that's what, as a whole, I think that's what the government assistance program has done. It's making sure that we have cheaper food supply.
The first round of assistance ended back in September, but due to losses that have continued to happen, the USDA announced the second round. All they have to do is show their losses and fill out an application.
One of the nice things about this program is that it's a producer self-certification. So, when we say self-certification, that means the producer comes up with those numbers. So those sales numbers, those inventory numbers, and so the producer's probably has to do a little bit of work to kind of dig up some records, to be able to come up with those numbers. And then they basically enter those into that application.
For farmers and producers that have suffered, there are all kinds of helpful information that can be found online to help them apply for the assistance.
Go to farmers.gov/CFAP, that's CFAP, and about any question someone would have is going to be answered on that website. If you're a producer that's familiar with the Farm Service Agency, you've done business there before, I would encourage them also just to pick up the phone or send an email to your local Farm Service Agency office. The local expert is going to be our staff there in those local offices.
The application deadline for CFAP 2 is December 11th. Reporting in Madison County for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.